my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Whoa! And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
That's taken in Keon Coleman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. He'll try and run here with Cook. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Fields. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback is. Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Jets. taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Design run here for Allen. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 42 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. long. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Gonna throw for it. That's gonna be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these. Critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Fields from the gun on third down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Joey Bosa. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Designed run. It's Allen. He gets free to the 20. And he's out of bounds on what will wind up being the final act of this opening quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. The Jets have the advantage. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. so the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion. Cook. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Davis. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and goal. They'll go play action here with Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So, Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up, it's DeMar Hamlin.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Gonna give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Throw on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll swing this one out to Cook. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward to pick up a 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A design run here for Allen. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. This a design run with Fields. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Room to run past the 30. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play for the Jets. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back. to MetLife Stadium after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. To throw is Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a standout performance early on in this one. That's his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets are on top. It's 14-10. Touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Start on the ground with Cook. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Will McDonald, their tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Now a design run. It's Allen, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. A tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Fields now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. To throw is Fields. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
and he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Justin Fields, touchdown, New York. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Folks' extra point is good, and the Jets extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Cook. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
On 2nd down, Allen. Now he'll run it, and he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. On 3rd down, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Third and 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Fields to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He works free, right side. And he will score again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, New York. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Left side, that open man is Knox. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2nd down and 3. Allen will throw. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd down, they need 5. Again, it's Allen to the air. He gets this complete to Shakir. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Buffalo. Throwing again is Allen. Forced out left. He runs with it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Now Allen on 1st down. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He's got it at about the 8, and he will score. Game on. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season. Prater's extra point is good. And the Bills have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Barkley. Up the sideline at the 35. Saquon Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now, folks, on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got his man, that's Coleman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. And in motion is Coleman. They'll drop to throw. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. Then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second down, they need 7. Looks like a design run here with, oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that is the last thing you want to do, Greg. When you have the ball on offense in your hands and the other team gets points, it is 2 with a safety there.
And it's really a rare play in the NFL, Mike. We just don't see it very often. So anytime a defense gets the run off the field celebrating, getting an easy 2 points, they'll take it.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here is Allen. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for 3rd down. Allen to throw again. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down. A design run here for Allen. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. From the gun, here is Allen. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Man in motion is Coleman. He'll try and throw for it with Allen. Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the 1st down, and they're still alive.
On play action, here's Allen. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here.
Shot now for Allen. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2. Allen gonna keep it. And he's gonna be taken down in the backfield. No chance on that one this season. So that'll just about do it for